Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay. Wine boy.
Hell,
What the hell just happened?
I don't.
I think I'm having earthquakes here. Hi, everyone.
For
Let's just get
God's
right to it.
sake.
We're already running long.
Talk
Hi,
about
everyone.
an anticlimax, Sergey.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil.
And I'm Wine Boy.
And we'd like to welcome you to this fabulous week of the week after 4th of July. I mean, we're just shooting off like fireworks here, and there are so many hot topics. We need to get right to them. But first, most importantly, we want to say hello to all of our wonderful guests and fans and audience members that are out there and
our viewers
in America. And let's all raise a glass because it's been a hectic week.
Abroad.
So, Wine Boy, do the honors. Oh, Wine Boy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let me just pop it like it's hot. And I'm going to pour it in my American wine glass.
Look at you, Sergey.
And let's have a little race and cheers. Clank at the glass.
Clanky.
Where's your wine, Gail? Blackmare asks. Like you even have to ask.
It's like a chime from church. Speaking of church, since none of you are going, thanks to the... Oh, Lord. I'm not allowed to touch...
The dread disease.
I forgot to sip. Cheers, everyone. That's bad luck if you don't sip.
That is true. Or you look each other in the eyes.
And I'm looking you in the eyes like Mike Pence with no mask.
I've never heard of such a thing. Is that a thing?
Yes,
it is a thing. You're supposed to cheers.
Take a cheers and don't drink?
Bad luck.
Yeah.
Bad luck. And also, you're supposed to look the person in the eyeballs. That way they don't stab you in the back or something. You're like, and it's good luck to look them in the eye. It gets annoying, don't get me wrong, but
the sad part is that I totally just
in 2020.
Seriously, what are you gonna say, my boy?
I was gonna say the funny part is I totally leaned in when Sureg'ay leaned in too, but you guys can't see my camera.
Excuse me, what is my name?
Sureg'ay.
Sergey.
Sureg'ay.
No H in it.
I don't know. I'm slurring. I've been drinking.
I'm not Heidi Klum or Kelly Jenner. Oh, holla!
You got it right.
I've been practicing for 3 months in quarantine. It took me a little longer than anticipated. I just hit my knee on the desk, so this is going to be a bad night.
Ouch.
Well, there's supposed to be an intern under there to keep me from doing that.
What's the intern doing?
Taking notes.
I should be wearing a blue dress. So anyways, welcome everybody. Hi, Gail Blackmare. Hi, Chris Cogden. Hi, boys. And Kelly Jenner. It's nice that our audience is even saying hello to other audience members as well. It's like an AA meeting. So
it is. Everyone needs to speak their truth here.
Agreed. So let's get right to it. There's been so many hot topics.
I'll say, Sergey, what a week.
It's been amazing. And I will say, since we've been working from home, majority of America, I've been teaching fashion classes. As you know, I am the fashionista. And
that's true.
Cecil is the youth perspective. So he teaches us all of the things that are important from the youth perspective. But I've even had men in my class suddenly. I guess they're so bored. Like I have a Donald and I have a Mike. And I have a Richard. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've had a Dick in my class.
I'm sure.
But it's nice to have gentlemen in there and respecting that. But now, Wine Boy, I think, Cecil has been teaching at colleges and also comedy labs and things like that. But he's also very good at the grapefruit technique. And he's going to teach all of our viewers the grapefruit technique this week, right, Cecil?
That is not going to be happening, Sergey. How dare you? That was a private conversation.
From your mouth, you're going to twist up and down on his shaft at the head at the same time.
Anyway, we just Thank you,
That
Cecil.
hurts my ears.
Well, for those of you that aren't familiar with the grapefruit technique, Cecil and Sinead are giving classes, and you'll have to Google that because we're not allowed to put that on Facebook, and that's why we're also at 10:30 at night.
Dear God.
Thank you, Wine Boy. That was fabulous. We had a little surprise for Cecil.
Oh my
Sounds
goodness.
like a pool pump, don't you think?
Anyway,
I'm gonna kill whoever's texting me right now with a noose from Jeffrey Epstein's cell.
I can't believe Bill Efremoff is here, all the way from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Wow.
Oh, he got out.
amazing.
That's good.
He got out, thank goodness.
So
there's no
let's get
telling
right
what
to the hot
nefarious
topics
things he's
because
been up to.
we have been 5 minutes into the show and we've caught up with everyone.
Stephanie Regal. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy. She is one skinny bitch.
Sage Starkey, he has a power hour.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have a power 15 minutes that goes an hour.
We're only...
At least we...
Folks, we're only going to be here for 15 minutes because we know that that's only how long you want to be on here.
That's right. Where's Sunny? Sunny King, we're only here for 15 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She's not here yet, so good thing she comes in at 15 after.
Yeah,
Hi,
Kelly?
Stephanie Regal.
She's on the West Coast. That's
so,
true, Batch.
I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but some of you don't watch the news, and that's why we're here, because it has been such a, well, let's just call it like it is, a bad week for President Trump, because so much has not gone in his favor. First of all, today, in a 7-2 ruling, the Supreme Court, the highest one of the lands, they ruled that Donald Trump must release his taxes, that he can't block the New York district attorney from of the Southern District or the West District or the East District or whichever it was, from getting his taxes. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not going to see them before the election, but let's just be honest. If his taxes and all of those things were as great and as huge as he says they are, he would have released them a long time ago. Exactly. So sizzle, sazzle, stop the silliness. We know that it's not what it's cracked up to be, just like your penis, like the toad.
How? My goodness.
Sorry, I have way too many Stormy Daniels interviews. So 7-2 ruling. I mean, not only that, two of his appointees, Kavanaugh and Scorsese. Right, that's it.
Scorsese, yes.
A little bit. They both have white hair. They also ruled with John Roberts.
I know.
His head, like
they were part of the 7 that was against him.
So Trump is melting Twitter down like a nugget of gold from his bunker. He's just ticked off that no one's on his side. So, anyways, we're so sorry, Donald Trump, but we can't wait to see your taxes.
Boo-hoo.
It'll look a lot like our followers on YouTube. Small.
Can I just address Doug Bowser's comment saying, wait, is it 15 more minutes or 15 total? And here's what I'd like to say to Doug Bowser. First of all, thank you so much for being here. Second of all,
where's Taffy?
I love Taffy.
We should have Taffy on the show.
I'll say. But here's the thing. Doug Bowser, we attempt to make it a 15-minute show because we know that later on people just don't want to like jump in. They just, people's attention spans are short, and we get that. So we just want to like keep it a 15-minute show. We want to keep it tight. We want everything to be nice and tight for our audiences.
Yes, keep it tight. So you should do your Kevin Kegel exercises.
Mm-hmm.
Kegel, whatever his name is.
Yes, our Kegel exercises.
Yeah, so tighten everything up. Just
exactly. We're not always successful in that regard.
I almost had a hemorrhoid.
It is what we attempt to do.
So join us for the next 15 minutes. See you. All that. Thanks, Doug Bowser, for your comment. Next hot topic.
Chris Congdon, how dare you? When have we ever been tight? I'll say.
Pot kettle.
Really?
So today, another news flash. Michael Cohen, Trump's former attorney, is going back to jail. It's going back to Cali.
Girl just could not get enough.
Well, she refused to sign the agreement that said she wouldn't do a tell-all book like Donald Trump's niece, Mary Trump, which is going to be our next topic. So Michael Cohen is going back to jail where I guess he's just going to be like a school student in Florida. He's going to be forced back to go, even though there's COVID-19. So little Mr. Cohen. Now, here's what I don't know, and maybe our viewers can chime in the next 15 minutes, is so Michael Cohen refused to sign that waiver that he wouldn't do a tell-all book. So does that mean...
Which he had already written.
What, on a Post-it note or something?
He was out. He was out. He was writing and he was out.
Right, but Trumpy Poo was like, stop it. And so he had to put down his pen and paper, like as if he was taking the SATs for Donald Trump or something. But anyways, so he's supposed to sign a waiver, but now he didn't sign the waiver. So they said, get your ass back in jail with your mask. Sure. And so if he didn't sign the waiver, then he should be able to write the book, right? I mean, he's in jail. Am I wrong?
Well, here's the thing. They said to him, if you don't sign this thing, we're going to send you back to jail. And he was like, I'm not going to do it. But then he walked out of the room and they were like, okay, well, here's our handcuffs. And he looked at the handcuffs and he was like, okay, wait a minute, I'll sign it. And then they were like, too late. So they sent him right to jail, which I think is a violation of the First Amendment rights.
Right. Well, at least they didn't take away his Second Amendment. Well, I guess they did since he went to jail. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my lighting because Matthew Genemaso has chimed in from Orlando, Florida. He just climbed out of an avocado tree and says that the ring reflection on your glasses is freaking me out. Well, apparently he's on acid, so...
Look, Sergey,
it down.
I'm just going to say, Sergey, that it's also driving me insane. And I get it because my glasses are also reflecting.
I can't start adjusting things now or I'm liable to turn straight again or something or crooked the camera or whatever.
Haven't you been straight this whole time?
Yeah,
I was referring to the camera.
Don't you have a wife?
Yeah.
I do have a wife. She's in Canada right now. And obviously we're separated by borders and we can't see each other. So, look at that. We now have a pop-up. Cohen's going back to jail.
That's been there the whole time.
It's literally been there the whole time. Are you not even watching?
I was focused on my reflection in my glasses.
You're not even watching our show.
It's so hard. It's so hard to keep up with you guys. They're just all over the place. But 15 more minutes. Don't worry. We'll for Doug Bowser. Matthew Genemaso, I hope it's a little better. I toned down my lights just like my flamboyancy because I am obviously mask for mask.
Do you keep restarting the clock at 15 minutes every time you say 15 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so we still have 15 minutes. Copy.
We have 15 minutes to go, people. So
excellent. So what's going to be our next topic, Wine Boy? Like I said, Mary Trump's tell-all book. So, have you been up on this one? Like the top you are?
Here's the only thing that I've heard about this book is that the excerpts that I have read have been like, apparently the grandfather was like looking at pictures of Mary Trump and was all like, girl, you look stacked. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what grandfather says that to his young child? It seems like the entire Trump family is made out of pervs. Because you've got Trump who like bounces his daughter Ivanka on his knee at 14 years old. And then you've got the grandfather who is like telling his niece or granddaughter, who is the niece who wrote the book, that she's got amazing breasts, apparently. I'm like, what is going on in that family?
I don't know, but I need a sip of water. I didn't know I was on camera with that.
Nice mug, Sergey.
I'm sorry. I'd like to thank all the gift givers that give us fabulous swag and gifts. Thank you to those people.
Are you getting gifts?
Well, I'm obviously not getting a lighting technician, so I have to do something. These gifts have been coming in for a long time. We've been doing this show for 8 years, but people are just finding out about us. We're like
Okay.
cicadas.
Yes. We have just been burrowing underground, people, until the time when the apocalypse is nigh, and then we have emerged to eat up all of your plants.
Well, Mary Trump, she's the niece of Trump, as you said, and blah, blah, blah. We're already moved on from that one. She's a psychologist. If anyone knows he's nuts, she does, but we all know it's true.
Seriously. Like we needed to have a PhD in order to diagnose that bullshit.
Push here, dummy. That's what that means.
Right.
So I guess everyone should go out and buy the book. There's a lot of books being written during this presidency, I will say. And you know what? He helps them when he's like, don't do it. I mean, now I want it, right? I mean,
exactly. Now I'm going to write a book.
The only one I don't want is John Bolton's book, because I'm tired of seeing that walrus. He should have spoken up a long time ago, and we wouldn't be dealing with this.
Do you think that let me ask you this question, Sergey. Do you think that John Bolton was the whistleblower that started the whole like whistleblower thing?
I do not.
Really? I'm curious who the whistleblower is.
Here is a little theory that I have, because it's like naked to the eye is the best disguise. And that being said, why in the world is Kellyanne Conway still working for Trump when her husband, George Conway, is one of the creators and promoters and huge donors to the Lincoln Project, absolutely hates Donald Trump and is a Republican going to take him under? I can't help to think, and I know this because I've seen Bill Maher interviews and everything else with Kelly Ripa, what's her name? Kellyanne Conway. Sorry, I get Kelly's confused. They're also skinny and anorexic, but not Kelly Jenner.
It's Jenner. It's Kelly Jenner.
I just said Jenner.
You said Kellyanne Conway. It's Jenner.
Do you think Kelly Jenner is the whistleblower?
She's blown a few whistles in her life, I'm sure. But she's not here, so we're not talking to her. Is she there?
That's
I don't
true.
know. No, there's something's going to come out, because keep in mind, Kellyanne Conway was Ted Cruz's spokesperson and la-di-da before she went to Trump. So she will flop like like you at a frat house. But I just think that there's something. It's either Mike Pence. I mean, that you remember. It's either Mike Pence and or
you go to one bukkake party and suddenly you're a big slut.
What does it mean when you've gone to two, asking for a friend? I thought they said bunt cake party.
I can ask my own questions.
Okay, fine. Do it. Anyways, sorry, I had to scratch my nose because I just went to Miami. Not true. All right. So anyways, that was my thought on Kellyanne Conway. I really
think Kellyanne Conway is the whistleblower?
I think it's something fishy is going to come out someday because she's so two-faced. I'm telling you. I don't know why he hasn't fired her yet. Woman. Just because, like, it's like he knows that George Conway is he hates George Conway as well. So to leave the wife right there in all of his details, something is fishier than my last prom.
Look, all I'm gonna say is that the two of them must have the most amazing hate sex. I'm just saying there is something going on in that household that you're like, this should be taken on video. I don't know. Yes, Doug Bowser, you can.
Well, the fact is, it's like they have children. That's the last time they had sex. I mean, it's just not happening anymore. I don't know. It's just creepy. And obviously there's a safe word like Baron or something. I don't know. I know I'm going to go there. I don't care what
I
hate
want to
mail
go
I
ahead.
get.
Seriously, I want to poll our audience just to ask, what is George and Kellyanne Conway's safe word? Please.
Let's go. Let's see what that is. So we're going to see.
Audience, we're asking you this question, and please, we'll take all
Hi,
answers.
Sunny. She's here finally. And her Twitter. Sorry about your failed marriage. Yeah, exactly. Waylon Flowers and Madam. I'm from Polk. Well, my friend's from Polk County. We'll have to explain
I mean,
that
that's
one.
a reference right there. But for sure. Bobby Cannon chiming in with witch hunt is their safe word. Oh, Kofefi, of course, could be their safe.
Go 50.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, that's fun stuff. Witch hunt, yes. Hoax. Hoax is probably their safe word. That one gets mentioned.
Oh, I love that one too. New normal is their safe word. Seriously, you say new normal, and I'm just like, couldn't even.
Well, something's filling the bags under her eyes, and I don't think it's George Conway. So I'm just going to leave that right there.
That's for sure.
So Mary Trump's book, that was wonderful. Let's do a little segment called YOLO. You only live once. And today there was a headline, and
I love that you have. It says, Sergey.
Gosh.
Can I just say right now that I love so much that you create new segments, do not even talk to me about it, and you just go, we're onto a new segment called this, and I'm like, what?
And yet you do so well because you're so youthful and pretty. And you stay with me. I just made that up. What was I supposed to do? Message you? Send you a smoke signal? So look at my ring glasses.
Let's just
the message is going across my glasses.
Could we? I don't know. Maybe have a conversation about segments for the show.
Okay, so it's not a segment. I throw words in there like ice cube in a wine glass.
He actually talked to me beforehand about the segments. That's why I was able to actually.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's on the banner.
Well,
except for YOLO, I just did that now.
Oh my gosh!
We did
Here I am going. What the fuck is this new segment that we're talking about?
So was I. That's why I quickly typed it.
Look, I'm going there with you, Sergey.
It's not really a segment. It's a one headline. So maybe I should have rephrased that. Okay.
Let's just say I can handle it.
Sure you can.
I can handle your new segment.
Good. Well, thank you for cupping my segment. So this new segment that now,
according to Kelly Jenner, no one even says YOLO anymore. That was a sick burn, Kelly Jenner.
Well, looks like we're going back to Jenner. So YOLO, and this will make sense in a moment. This is a big setup. This is why we can't go 15 minutes, Doug Bowser, because Cecil has to correct me, just because he's in college. Just like
we only have 15 more minutes, folks.
You're fine. YOLO. For those of you that are of the non-youth perspective, you'll remember a long time ago about Mary Kate Letourneau. She was the teacher who was jailed for.
Oh my gosh!
See, if you pay attention, it would make sense.
I know. We did not discuss this at all, though.
You didn't even know about the Supreme Court until I told you. So you just sizzle, sazzle, shush.
That's true.
That is true. So I just buckle up and sit back for this ride.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true, Kelly Jenner. She did. She did.
Okay. Well, there went punch.
Careful pulling on that one.
You only live once. Mary Kate Letourneau died today, and she was the teacher that was jailed after having sex with her 6th grade student. He was 12 years old. Let's just call it like it is. I mean, he didn't even have feathers. I mean, he was. Well, I'm just telling you. But hey, she knew what she was doing because she was like, I'm going to have that baby before baby gets feathers. And anyways, they lived a long, happy life until 2017, and then they separated and until he went to her funeral. So they're back together. But he still has that same caterpillar mustache. I saw him in a picture.
What is the deal?
Anyways, that is our quick segment called YOLO. So thank you, Kelly
Jenner.
I just didn't want to say
Well,
it.
I'm trying to understand. Okay, listen, Sergey. I'm trying to understand the message of our segment.
It wasn't really a segment. It was
You
just
only live once. Are we supposed to say that?
hey, do them while they're young, and then because you never know when you're going to die. Amen. Mic drop.
Sergey.
Well, I haven't seen my wife in a long time, so.
Disgusting.
And Gail Blackmer, as you could chime in, you should do them while they're young, right? Blackmer?
Oh my gosh. I want every viewer at home to know that I do not condone this sort of behavior.
Whatever. You don't even condone talking about segments. So back on your knees, pray. We forgot to start this with a prayer earlier, but you threw me off because you're atheist. But anyway, let's see what the comment. She's like a tortoise. She likes to get there before.
That's true. She got there way before the hair did.
Taffy needs to be on our show. That's all I'm saying. So we just want to say we're quick throwing this out there. As you know, there's a lot of things, and we enjoy that you have joined us every week live.
We're so
for the
thankful.
last several weeks. But in order for us to do this show live through this wonderful new broadcasting studio and 3 studios, we do have some costs. So we're just going to throw it out there. We love you, and we are always free for your viewing pleasure. But if you would like to tip us or give us even $1, I mean, it's not like you're going to church.
Whatever.
You can actually hit our Cash App. Some of you have that, especially if you're from the millennial or XYZ generation.
Sure.
You can give us a tip, whether it's $1, $2, or $500 or $1 million. We will definitely like you more if you give more, just like a good Christian does. That's nice.
Tax right off.
That's Wine Boys charity.
It's not.
Anyways, we're going to throw it up there. And if you are able to give $1, great. And we'll put it towards the cost of our broadcast live and all of that stuff that we have to do. And of course,
we only have one more minute before Doug. We only have one more minute before Doug Bowser says, fuck this.
That's true. So we should probably go 15 more minutes so he has time to say, fuck this.
Yeah, we got 15 more minutes.
Anyways, right? Seth, Wine Boy is going to put our Cash App up, and you don't have to do it now, but if you decide to, you can. If not, we'll haunt your lives. All right. So let's.
Was I supposed to figure out a Cash App for us?
I sent you that picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that was a picture of your.
Well, don't put it up.
Junk.
It's just the name. Yeah, no, I forgot to shave. It looks bigger on camera anyways.
Sergey, certainly if you shave it, it'll look bigger.
It was weird because you didn't have any hair either.
It was Hot Topics CSWB, right?
Sure.
Oh my God. And I
didn't open it.
I didn't open it.
I sent it to you and you said, sure. And so this is why I didn't even bother with YOLO. We should have named it YOLO.
Put it in the comments.
I didn't set up a Cash App.
I'm talking and doing a whole show in a big studio.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh,
what is it?
no.
I don't remember what it is.
Hot Topics.
Well, this is going
we
well.
have an email.
We're going to have to... Cecil, you're going to have to go back to prostitution again.
Oh, for God's sake. We'll be broke.
Ugh.
Like now. Anyways, let's talk about Florida.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Florida. The numbers
I would like to thank
skyrocketing.
I would like to thank Unionville Vineyards.
They're not paying us.
Well, they don't realize it, but they are. Well, no one's paying us
because nobody's been able to figure out our app.
My God, I sent it to you guys. This is why I'm never telling you all anything again. I'm just going to do it.
All right, look, I'm looking it up. Everybody fucking relax.
This is why you're not allowed to do shows before ours, Cecil. That power hour is...
Did we do a Venmo?
We did Cash App. Cash
I
App.
lit-
This is why I don't do those millennial things. We should have just given them our bank account.
I literally cannot find it right now, but
Okay,
I'm
well,
looking.
forget it.
I'm looking.
Where did
That
they
went
send the
over-
wire
That went
transfer
over
to?
like Trump's taxes.
I got a banner for that.
I found it. Okay, look. All right. It's Hot Topic CSWB. Okay.
There you go.
That's amazing.
I'm
Trump
gonna
taxes.
comment. I'm gonna comment on it in our
And
our
Jeff Perry,
thing.
yes, Jeff Perry, put that one up, Wine Boy. Yes, you can. Because obviously we're not going to have money to buy the wine, so we're going to need some. It's just like a Catholic church. You send bread and wine, and we will bless you.
That's not
Anyways,
how Catholics
Cecil's
do
having
that.
a stroke or something. Anyways, I'm going to keep this segment going so that we aren't sitting there like dead air. Let's talk about Florida, shall we, folks? Because there's so much to talk about in Florida. Do you know what's going on in Florida, Cecil, or should I memo you?
Yes, I have heard about things happening in the state of Florida.
And a lot of our viewers are from Florida, so they can, and we do take avocados, Matt Genemoso. There's a lot of things going on in Florida, like, guys, you just got to snap with it. Sizzle Sazzle, Florida, OM.
God.
You guys need to settle down. The COVID cases you're the hot epicenter right now. You're not.
We are an epicenter.
Yes, you're like
We've got the most deaths ever.
winning. You're winning. I mean, isn't that
are.
apparently what this is all about? It's just Florida. You got to wear your mask. You got to use some common sense. It's not about yelling at people in Costco's and then shaming the people who are upset with you because you're yelling at them. Just start being nice to each other. Wear a mask. People are losing their lives. And the cases are going up. And you thought, I'm in the great state of New Jersey. And we went through it. And don't get me wrong, it's coming back.
Can I just point out David Hall's comment? Disney's opening, so it's fine.
Well, that is part of it. But I did see a picture of the cast preview where they were all on top of each other, like some of your Pornhub accounts. I mean, the social distancing. I mean, pull out and back it up. You've got to get. You just.
I don't know what you're referring to.
The top doctor in the world, Dr. Anthony Fauci, it's just like. Look, we're not winning. You got to do a better job. This is a horrible.
That was a terrible Fauci imitation, by the way.
That was fantastic.
Friends of mine, a friend of mine that does better characters, when he's not, he does better.
It's very Disney of you. I have a friend who plays Pluto.
Look, Dr. Wayne Shrink, he should be on the show to tell you all like it is, and because he's the medical expert. I'm not. I am the fashionista expert and also the prayer expert and how to tell you how to pray the gay away. So we're moving on from that. But Florida, you've got the COVID cases going up, skyrocketing. I mean, you don't have a space program anymore, but you are shooting up COVID cases. And now, here's what I'd like to know. Why is it okay that suddenly the president's getting involved and saying, I'm going to force kids to go back to school when the cases are going up? He's suddenly getting involved federally. But how come when states needed masks or PPE or ventilators and everything, everyone that supports him and him were saying, well, it's up to the states, and that's the way it is. But am I missing something here?
Because he doesn't want to help anyone out at all.
Right, but why suddenly is he helping force your kids back to school so that parents can go back to work to raise the economy and your kids go back and get, I mean, it's almost as if he just wants everyone to die. Kyle.
Just saying,
That was
Sergey.
a subtle hint there that it's so obvious. It's just sickening. And DeSantis, I mean, apparently he only wants one term as well. He doesn't even know how. He doesn't even know how to put a mask on. You can see a wonderful video on YouTube called "The 2020 Pandemic Mask" by Dr. Wayne Shrink. I think it's on that guy Tim Rucha's YouTube, but it's very
Who can
funny.
pronounce that guy's name?
It's like Jenner, and DeSantis doesn't even know how to put a mask on, and now he's suddenly. Well, look at that. Doug Bowser has sent us $5.
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Doug Bowser.
That was very sweet. That was very sweet. So we had our first money. So hey, at least we know our Cash App is working because I just got an alert. I'm probably getting hacked by him right now, and he probably took $5 million out of it.
He probably took a lot of money out of your account.
Because Taffy's, she's fancy like that. Anyways, thank you. So that was very nice. I was just excited because I was like, what does that mean? It's the first time I've ever seen that.
It's the first time anyone's ever given us money for no reason.
I would like to know, are there any teachers on our feed tonight? Yes. Teachers, what do you feel about going back to school? Are you excited to get back there and teach kids how to not cough in your face?
I don't think so. I think that it's a mess, Sergey.
It is a mess. And I honestly, I'm flabbergasted that I'm sweating also. This scarf. By the way, I wore this for Black Lives Matter. This scarf. It's all black. You can see it says Black Lives Matter. I just made a mistake of writing it with a Sharpie, but it's there.
Very hard. Promise. It's very hard to read, Sergey.
It's there, I promise. It says Black Lives Matter. But Florida, the schools, the teachers, I'm worried about the teachers. But they're being forced to go back to school. You know, maybe if we're going to be forced everyone to go back to school, could we at least teach science? It seems like we need to learn science in the state of Florida. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Sizzle, sazzle, O-M.
God. Look, Rick DeSantis, is that his name? Ron DeSantis?
Ron. Isn't it Ron?
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, this is not my first one of the evening.
We know.
Oh, everybody knows.
Yeah, we're your sloppy seconds. We obviously are way apart to that.
I thought I read somewhere that the parents had three choices. They can go back to school, send their kids to school. They can do virtual learning still, or they can do some other virtual kind of.
Fuck off.
That's probably
the third option.
I'm not saying these are great, and I'm not saying I agree with any of them. I'm just saying those apparently are the choices. Discuss.
I'm just gonna say thank
Tip
you,
alert.
Matthew, for
Tip alert. Yes. Hold on. Tip alert.
Tip
alert. Stephanie Regal Lanahan has donated to our cause. Cheers, sizzle sazzle.
Cheers, sizzle sazzle.
I'm gonna stop
Thank
tapping
you.
that.
You guys are getting paid for this?
I mean,
don't worry, Wine Boy. We'll give you a percentage.
I just want to point out Matthew Genamaso. Thank you so much. Rick DeSantis, Ron DeSantis, Rick DeScott, potato. You were absolutely correct.
Yes. And Matt Genamaso is very easy on the grapes, by the way. I've seen his profile picture.
Really?
You should check him out.
I'm going to have to do a little... I might have to do a deep dive into that.
He has nice
profile.
avocados as well.
When did you see his avocados?
All you got to do is go to people's page. You can stalk them, and you can find out a lot about them.
Sergey,
did you not want to? Do you not like avocado?
Well, I know what I'm going to be doing after this show is over.
Matt Genamaso.
You're welcome, Matt Genamaso.
Yeah, we're going to be on you like a huddle at a.
I'll say. Don't have to engrave
a
an
little league football game. Anyways, enough about Catholics.
Oh, Mason Jordan Mills is here, all the way from Los Angeles, California. Thank you, Mason. Good to see you.
Well, that's nice. I mean, apparently we could go 15 more minutes if they're in
We're
California.
live. Folks.
15 more minutes.
We're only here
back.
We're only here for 15 minutes.
15 more.
Kelly Jenner has already checked his profile pic out. His children. You got to scroll.
Wow.
He's very good looking. So my wife said.
Goodness.
Yeah, Jenner, she's on it.
She's started the stalking for us.
That's why we like her. That's why she needs to be on the show. So let's.
I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, here's what
I know.
was
That's
gonna
why
say.
I'm here with the segments. YOLO. I mean YOLO.
So Ron DeSantis gets on the news and says
sweating.
that Florida. Can you believe the balls on this guy? He says Florida
The
has
avocados.
flattened the curve. And can I just say, as somebody who lives in the state of Florida,
You do?
that curve ain't flattened. That curve is it's like a flat earther's flattened curve. It doesn't fucking exist. I can't even. And yeah, exactly, Rada Lori Watson. Do we really need the Republican convention? No, we do not.
Well,
Thank you, Bob Buchanan. Yeah, we flattened it vertically. It's going up.
it's just, I'm going to say this one more time. It's as if Ron DeSantis and Voldemort are trying to kill people. I just don't understand it. And I'm sure living in Florida, you're probably like, well, let's just go to the beach. But looking down on you, like the good person that I am, from New Jersey, looking down because you're south and the earth is not flat. We just, you guys got to get your shit together. I'm just going to call it like it is. It's past 11 and we only have 15 more minutes. So get your shit together.
More minutes, people. We only have 15 more minutes.
We're going into August.
15 more minutes.
Look, I
obviously,
just want to say,
heat. Obviously, the heat doesn't kill the coronavirus. Otherwise, you guys
it
would have
never did.
Well,
look,
there's a lot of things that never did, and they keep coming out of his mouth. And I'm so sick of hearing he's a great businessman. Well, he's obviously not. He's obviously not anything. And
he was never a great businessman because he kept going.
I'm worried
out of
about
business.
losing Trump supporter viewers, but they're all gone by now, I'm sure, on our show. But
can I just point out, please?
You just gotta stop.
Sureg'ay, can I just point out super quick? Sonny is being very generous by saying that Ron DeSantis is delusional. He is not delusional. He knows exactly what he's saying.
Tip alert! Haley Schneider. Haley Schneider, thank you for your contribution.
Oh, Haley Schneider, all the way
and
from
she said
Wisconsin.
it's for the cheap thrills. Well, we couldn't be more honored.
Wait,
you
know what?
Think this is cheap. Wait do you see our lap dance.
Our thrills could not be cheaper.
Yeah.
Thank you, Haley Schneider.
We really appreciate it.
We're gonna have some good.
Yeah, exactly. Brittany Schmidtke. Oh my God! Try saying that 5 times really fast.
Oh, I don't know, Kelly Jenner.
After 4 of these.
Oh, exactly. 6 bankruptcies. Great business man.
6 bankruptcies.
Okay, let's get off of him. I mean, like Stormy Daniels, let's get off of Trump. I can only last 2 minutes with him, but we have 15 more minutes on our show.
15 more minutes.
Can we just talk about the guy in Costco? I don't know what the fuck his name was, but the guy was like,
I knew it,
screaming at
old people who were wearing
old people, but not wearing a mask. That guy.
Can we just talk about him? Can we talk about him in Scarf Slap? Great, thanks. Because him and there's 2 others we're gonna bring up.
Oh, okay.
Because we've got to move along. These people have to go to bed, and the cash.
And can we also bring up poor Savannah from Glee is missing?
We can bring that up because that's not a Scarf Slap. Poor thing. She took a boat out.
She took a boat out with her child.
And the 4-year-old child was found on the boat.
Did she fall off?
I don't know. That hasn't been determined yet. YOLO. That's horrible. I can't believe you just said that. I should have memoed you. YOLO. That's horrible. We're all going to hell, but we already knew that because we live our lives.
All I can say is
I hope they find her, but I don't think that they have a better chance of finding Trump's taxes. I didn't mean to bring him up again, but anyways, it's horrible. The boat.
Is that
a
true
friend-
that she drowned, or is that like
They haven't, as far as before we came on the air tonight, they did not find her, but they did find the 4-year-old child on the boat. And he
All
said,
I can say
he
is
said at 4 years old, we went swimming. So I don't think she's still swimming.
she shouldn't have been so outspoken with her beef with Leah Michelle.
Is that really what happened? Because hello, Jeffrey Epstein in a bottle, Giselle Maxwell.
All I'm saying.
You cannot speak out. I mean, this is why I close the blinds when we do the show, because there's people that will look for me when we talk about their beloved.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And I love
Well, I
Santana.
hope they find her before an alligator.
I sure do. I sure do hope
We
that
are
they
going
do
to
find
help.
her. Oh,
Well, anyways,
what a way to bring down the
that's-
room.
Well, that was I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. YOLO. So we hope they find.
Doug Bowser, we only have 15 more minutes.
Why is
We
he
only
still
have
here? I
15 minutes.
thought he has the curfew. Anyways,
15
hopefully they
minutes.
find her, but the 4-year-old child needs to. I guess Leah Michelle's going to have a 4-year-old now. I don't know.
What? 3 of them are dead?
Who's dead?
Who else was there?
I don't know what topic he's talking about.
I
but
don't know.
Let's talk about sports.
I am
Shall we,
confusion.
Wine boy? It's quick. We used to have a sound. Let's talk sports. So this week, our beloved president
Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm here.
issued out a tweet that Bubba Wallace should apologize for the hoax and blah, blah, blah. I love that word. And it's also Kellyanne and George's safe word, hoax. But, dear Mr. President, shouldn't you be worrying about a pandemic and the economy that's going down faster than Stormy Daniels for $130,000?
Seriously.
Just shut the fuck up. I can't even believe I just said that. It's rare that I cuss, but shut the fuck up, Mr. President, and worry about the pandemic. And Bubba Wallace, we stand behind you, and so does NASCAR, and so does everyone else, Petties, and everyone else. Those other.
Here's what I'll say.
Redneckish
Can I just say one
guys.
thing?
You can say a lot of
Sergey?
things.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes, we have 15 more minutes.
We have 15 minutes, and so I'm just going to say this.
And
really
I'm almost out of wine, and you know that means the end of the show.
First of all,
Union Bill, I need more.
A, Bubba Wallace has nothing to apologize for. But B, Bubba Wallace will apologize the moment that the president apologizes for the whole birther bullshit. That
Birth
the
certificate.
president apologizes for the Central Park 5 that he put out an ad for to call for their death penalty when they were all innocent people. So he can just, I would say he could just suck a wiener, but I do think that that's a pretty fun thing to do. So I don't want to I don't want to disparage it by saying that he could do that. All I'm saying
Well,
what is happening right now?
I've just never heard you say suck a wiener. This is we can't be, that language is not tolerable past 10 p.m. Suck a wiener. Oh Lord.
A bushel of wieners? Is that better?
Stop it.
A bushel of wieners. That's my dream come
Look,
true.
you say a can of Vienna sausages, and all I think it's the party at Lindsey Graham's. Oh Lord.
The ladybugs.
Oh,
Yeah. God.
That's all I think now. Because of you guys. That's all I think.
ladies and gentlemen,
I've never heard
you
that.
have homework tonight. You have to
That's
Google.
all I think.
You have homework tonight, and I expect you to report back next week. You have to Google the YouTube grapefruit technique, Lindsey Graham ladybugs, and the guy who spit and yells at Costco. But Sonny put it here. I just can't
The
find
guy
it in
from
my
Costco.
feed. Yeah.
Why can't I meet a guy like that?
A bouquet of wieners.
Someone who
Kelly
spits on
is-
you and just abuses you. That's your type of guy, isn't it?
Kelly likes a bouquet. of
Can you
wieners.
say.
scroll through? Sunny posted the guy.
Who do you want?
I want the Sunny. She posted, I think it was Sunny. I don't know. I've been drinking. She posted the guy from Costco. Now, a friend of mine caught
it's so
holy
far
hell
back.
for posting. I know. We're moving on anyways. We only have 15 more minutes.
We only
15
have
minutes.
We only have 15 more minutes.
So that was
folks.
sports because there are no sports. And the
That
only
was
thing
not-
is that Bubba Wallace. No, Bubba
No,
Wallace.
there's a bunch of stuff in sports.
He's easy
What?
on the-
What, sir?
Yeah, we don't.
Wine
Wine boy, why don't you tell us?
Please.
Okay. Well, the NBA has officially come to Disney's Wide World of Sports. There was even apparently on the radio, I heard there was a tank somewhere to make sure people stayed out of stuff. And they're all going to be like
A tank.
quarantined. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't really look it up. I probably should have.
Because
But
they're
I
playing
didn't.
in North Korea.
No, Orlando. Anyway, and
Look, y'all-
then
Orlando's gonna shut down
soccer is
soon
going to
anyways.
start up soon, and NHL is going to have a shortened season, and MLB is about to start up.
Black Lives Matter.
No,
Wait a
MLB,
second.
Major
sorry.
League Baseball.
I'm dyslexic when it comes to sports.
Yeah. Oh, we all know.
Well, thank you, but that was
yeah.
very
Wine
exciting.
boy, are you even into soccer?
I like the
Isn't it
Orlando.
called football?
No, it's football.
Foot.
It's got a little accent over the U. There's a U in it.
And it's ball with the O. It's like that.
How is it?
2 bowls or 1
Is it?
bowl?
It's 2 L's in a bowl, so you got to make. Never mind.
Oh my God, you're right, Rita.
No wonder people are kneeling during our games. It's just
Okay,
like, I can't
we didn't
spell
even get
football.
to that.
Oh, we didn't even get to
fucking
Kanye.
topic.
Oh my
How
God! This is
Have
why.
we gone
This is why you're
See?
supposed to memo me.
52 minutes and
We only have
haven't
15
talked
more
about
minutes. Let's get into
Kanye?
We
Thank
do need to
you.
wrap this up.
Lori Wasson, because I don't know why you go by Rita. Lori Wasson, you're absolutely right. Kanye.
Oh, hey,
Obviously, it's slow and and unemployment is high. If Kanye is suddenly like, you know what, I'm going to run for president. That's not the issue. The issue is people who will vote for him. And
Nobody will vote for him. Nobody will vote for him.
I'm going to vote for him.
Do you know who's going to vote for him?
Wine boy.
Donald Trump will vote for him.
Donald Trump will seriously be like, get me the fuck out of here.
Kanye just needed a stroke of the ego because, obviously Taylor Swift is not on stage, so he has no one to interrupt. So he has to interrupt Trump.
Can you fucking imagine if at like the inauguration, Kanye just jumped out of the crowd?
Take your
Dude.
microphone off your scarf.
If they play College Dropout or one of his like older albums, oh my God, that'd been awesome.
Here's all I'm going to say. I can't take 2 terms in a row of having a first lady that's a porn star. That's all.
Wait a minute. You can see the first lady right now, her boobs and stuff.
Exactly.
Right. And if Kanye was to win president, then that would mean we'd have another video porn star as a first lady.
No, there's a difference between picture and video. Trust me, a 13-year-old wine
I've
boy
seen the video.
remembers.
A friend showed me the video.
You saw the video?
I saw the video. It was pixelated, and it was like watching
Ugh.
HBO as a 12-year-old in Polk County.
It's like it was like all static. You had to like move the rabbit ears.
Yeah, but you could, if you froze it and
No.
paused it, you could see a boob.
Yeah, I remember those days. Good old
Ugh.
tracking.
Who is she even with?
Kanye?
Oh, no,
You don't know.
No.
you're talking about Kardashian.
The very first one that made her famous.
It was like
not.
it wasn't like Ray
It
J
was
or something
not.
like that.
Ray J. Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly it. And you're
Ugh.
the youth's perspective. Are you kidding me? Take
Yeah,
away
how do you
your
not know
card.
this?
Oh my
I
God.
knew. I was testing you.
Yeah, I got your testing, Cole.
We only have 15 more minutes,
I
people.
know.
15 minutes. The testing came back negative, just so you guys know.
Sonny is chiming in. TMZ said his family said it's in the middle of a bipolar crisis.
The middle, I would say he's like 98% into a bipolar
Oh, yeah.
crisis.
Oh,
He
thank
is
you,
not-
Brittany.
where's-
That
He is
album
not
is
in the
rich.
middle of anything.
We need Mary Trump to diagnose Kanye as well.
Oh my
she's apparently
God.
good at it.
Two things. One,
15 more minutes,
Matthew.
Marion Librarian.
15 minutes. Matthew, I can't pronounce that name, so I'm not even going to try. He posted, I'll do it again right now. Yeah, that guy.
Mr.
Genamasso.
Avocado. We'll just call him Mr. Avocado.
Genamasso.
You better
The
believe
chief-
I'm going to be searching his profile after this.
Mr. Avocado. Mr. Avocado.
Sureg'ay, there's the
You make
Costco
avocado
man.
sound very dirty.
Good.
And then
I know.
We'll
like
say
he got fired after. Look,
All right, this is not the view. We have
Can
to
I
talk
just say
one at
one
a time.
thing?
Okay.
Can I just say one thing?
That's your phrase. T-shirts. Can I just say one thing?
I'm out of wine. Wine,
Well,
boy.
I don't care. You're gonna have
You
to
gotta
stay
fill up.
because YOLO.
can I say one thing? Can I say one thing?
Wine, boy. I
Bob-
need you to drive over
Can I
to
say
my
one
house.
thing?
Bob Buchanan, that would be really funny if Taylor Swift was the president, because then Kanye would totally
Not
mess
her
up the
eye.
inauguration.
I
No,
would.
just-
Okay, look. I would.
He'd be like,
love
excuse me, real quick, but Beyonce should have got this, and that would have been hilarious.
Can you imagine if
First of all, I would
if Kanye wins the presidency and is doing an inauguration and Taylor Swift comes up and is like, "Excuse me, I'm gonna let you talk." That would make me laugh.
That'd be hilarious. Dude, I rocked that album. Yeah, dude, for real. Yeah, college dropout all day. Okay. Well, sports segment's over.
Brittany Schmidt, she knows how to rock a dick in her car back in the day.
I think you said that
section,
right.
we're out. I don't know.
Schmidt-Key.
I've been drinking. It makes me strange.
Sergey.
God, get it, lock it up.
My gosh.
Kelly Jenner is right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the final 15 minutes of our show.
We only
tonight.
have 15 more minutes.
It's time for
People.
Scarf.
Slap.
I went scarf, and you went.
Slap.
Okay, that was better. Anyway, sorry, I didn't send you that memo. So tonight
Yeah,
we are taking
here you are
audience
writing
suggestions as
segments
well.
for the show
It's
that
time
I'm
for-
not aware of.
It's time. Well, my segments are good. It's time for you all to chime in with your scarf slaps
you, Doug
tonight, because
Bowser.
apparently you need to call Cecil earlier to let him know who you want to scarf
Just
slap.
a
So,
heads
ladies and
up.
gentlemen, I need all of the.
Just a heads up.
Yes,
It's not even
Yolo
like we need
will
a
be
whole
regular
conversation.
segment.
A text would
Each week
suffice.
it will be our memoriam. So.
No, we
All
weren't talking shit. I was trying to tell him I
Look,
say your last name right, Brittany.
Viewers, can I
got
just
your back.
We
say,
need a scarf slap because apparently I didn't give the memo to Cecil tonight. So
viewers, can I just say one
you know what? Here's going to be the first
No.
scarf. No, we've got to move this on. These people have bedtime.
Sergey, I have to defend myself. Look,
God, mother has
we
spoken.
literally text all day long before the show happened. We are in,
Yes, but then you cut off.
we are in constant contact all day, and then Sergey whips out his segment
Sizzle sazzle.
that we've never
You're welcome. I
discussed.
got
Have
you.
good
I got you,
ideas
Brittany.
in the
What
moment.
the hell?
Well, what segments did you come up with today?
I didn't realize that segments were even a thing.
Well, because you're one of those Trump supporters who refuses to watch the news. There's segments every
Exactly.
day.
But you
Remember
got me.
last week when
You
we had
nailed
the
me in the
segue
head.
segment? Oh, God.
Oh my
It was
god!
really funny
You're
because
the
the
reason I
moment
have
you
to
were
take ibuprofen on Fridays.
doing your thing, all of a sudden my just phone was blown up with all kinds of segment.
Oh my god!
I agree. Jeff Perry, we only have 15 more minutes. So
We
our
only
first
have
slap that
15
I
more
see,
minutes.
our first scar slap comes from Kelly Jenner, and that is
It's Jenner.
It's Jenner.
Oh
when
my
you read
god!
it. Look, people, if you
Why?
read Matt Genemasso's name right now for me. Yeah, he's our new Jenner. Avocado man.
Matt Avocado. I cannot wait to look through your profile.
I'll miss. No. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Scarf Slap, and our first one goes out to the fabulous governor.
Now that's
of-
a segment I realized I knew was coming. By the by, I am well aware. It's the segment that we do all the time.
my
Fucking YOLO.
Cecil. Can I just say one thing?
God.
My dog is even barking. Now you're in trouble.
Can I just say that my dog is literally humping a Star Wars pillow right now?
What?
Because you have wiener dogs.
I swear.
You have wiener dogs,
I
don't you?
swear to the baby Jesus that my dog is humping a Star Wars pillow. Her
I
vagina
forgot.
is in Obi-Wan Kenobi's face right now, repeatedly.
That's a
She's
different. If her vagina's in his face, that's never mind.
Look,
Anyway.
I'd like to keep my wine down tonight. So for the next 15 minutes, we're going to do scarf
We
slap,
only
and
have
then we're going to say goodbye.
15 minutes.
Yo, we're already over. I'm going to cut you all
Yes,
off.
frankly, Scott,
We're
no.
going to lose our sponsors.
I don't know
no
if you can't hear it because
Our first scarf slap goes to, I'm just going
here.
to talk over him like Whoopi Goldberg and that's your dog's name too.
It is.
Our first
Whoopi
scarf slap
Goldberg.
goes to,
That is her name.
well, because she's the little black wiener.
She's white. Oh my God.
Black Lives Matter. It says it right here. It's just a Sharpie. Why'd you name the white one Whoopi? I'm confused. YOLO. I get it. YOLO.
Continue.
Our first scarf slap, Kelly Jenner, goes to Governor Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis. What an
Ignoring
asshole.
every scientific fact in the world and saying, you know what? If Disney's open, I'm opening, and we're sending the children back to school. However, his office has been closed for 4 months to protect him from COVID-19. So to Governor Ron DeSantis, I say you get a...
And the bitch cannot even put on a face mask.
We know, because Tim Rebecca's video is amazing. Check it out on YouTube.
Whoever that guy is.
Rarucha? Let's go.
So, Governor DeSantis, you get a scarf slap. That's good.
What was with the slow-mo scarf slap?
Just go for it.
Go for it.
Boy.
Sergey.
It's only been 4 weeks.
You were like...
The minute we have a budget... Well, I'm just trying to...
We don't have a budget. I didn't get paid.
We have gotten $7 in tips.
That's right.
That's all?
Actually, you get... No, we've gotten more than that. I'm very proud of everyone.
We're
I stopped giving shout outs because we stopped getting tips. So
we're very grateful.
I gotta link up to this app.
We have 15 more minutes. The second scarf slap goes to, let's check here, scarf slap, Florida man, Dan Maples.
Yeah.
That's what his name is, Dan Maples. He works for an insurance agency. Well, he did. He got fired because people raised their voice.
Saying Dan
Maples.
He
was the guy wearing the 1776 shirt, red, going, come at me. That whole thing, which was just obnoxious because he was spitting even more.
To an old person.
Yeah, who just wants to live. Anyways, look, you're in Costco, for God's sakes. I'm glad you're wearing pants, at least. So to Dan Maples, who is now, like all of us, unemployed. We like to give you a big, giant scarf slap. Oh, what was I too fast?
I was afraid you're going to knock your camera over. Well, 3. It's 3. It's not infinity.
Maybe you all should have sent me a memo.
Is Costco's better than a BJ's?
Nothing's better than a BJ's.
Just making sure.
Avocado man.
Stacy Reed is saying Karen at Smile Dentist Office. I don't understand. I need more information.
All right.
Well,
so
clearly she's going to write all of it right now. 15 minutes.
We only have 15 minutes.
Okay, we really have to wrap this up, or we're going to lose all our
Reed.
sponsors like Tucker Carlson.
That asshole. He should get a smart slap.
A scarf slap. I was going to rip this. Chris Conklin's full of shit. I was going to rip this off, and I was afraid to go to jail.
What did Chris Condon
What did Chris Condon do?
It says he sent a payment, but I don't think he did.
Wow. Thank you, Chris Condon.
I think he sent us a recipe.
Who are you slapping, Cecil?
Yes, Cecil.
I am stuck.
Right. I'm sweating like a whore in church.
Look,
Which no one's
Stacey, we only have 15 minutes, so
Okay, we have 15 more minutes.
you know
I'm going to the audience. They've given
I'm gonna
our
trust.
third scarf slap. I'm trusting the audience. Whoever gives us the next scarf slap is who we're scarf slapping.
Whoever
It
this
doesn't
parent-
even matter who. It can even be me. If it's me, I will find your address and post it on the internet.
Tucker
did-
Carlson. He just
he's like
because
we should have a bigger show than him. And thanks to all of our viewers, we've had a lot of people watching us tonight, and
Stacey,
we'd like to
we don't have
thank
time
you
to
all.
watch a YouTube video. We only have 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyways, so our third scarf flap tonight is going to go to our producer, Sureg'ay,
Wine boy.
for not
What?
having a third scarf slap because I can't even read comments and produce this show at the same time. I mean, YOLO.
First of all, you're going to say wine boy?
He
Are
did,
you?
not me.
No, not you. Oh, I'm talking
who
to
is the
him.
producer of this show?
Apparently, Sureg'ay is.
Are you? I think that it's the crazy people.
Oh my gosh!
The inmates are running the
We're
asylum.
all
I'll
in
I'm
this
say.
together.
Look at David Hall. Thank God
Oh, is he back? Did
showed
he pull
up
out?
after baby making.
How many
six.
babies he's got?
He's made a lot of
Chris
babies.
Congdon
babies.
gave it tip alert.
Oh, really?
Chris Congdon gave us some tip.
Oh, here you go. The
Said-
CDC
He said,
director.
if I were you, I would stop.
What did the
doing this show.
CDC director do?
I mean, the CDC is all over the place. Or didn't we just like get out of the World Health
Why would-
Organization too as well?
Why do we need to scarf slap the CDC director?
I don't know. It doesn't.
Sonny.
I don't know.
We need an
Sonny.
explanation.
We don't have
In the,
time. We
words
only
of
have 15
David,
minutes.
in the words of David Brady Hall, we only have 15 more minutes to pull out of this show. So, yes, Stacey Lynn Reed, thank you for Bixel chime again. That is, we need
she
to
lives
have
at
her on the show.
123 Bixel Street.
I don't think that's our actual address.
It's
I
not,
don't know. Spoilers.
it's not very clear.
Spoiler
Sonny,
alert.
the CDC director, do you mean the bald-headed one with the mustache and the glasses, or do you mean Dr. That's the bald-headed one with the glasses.
Look,
I can't
Jeff
remember his
Perry, we want Fauci to put Trump in his place.
It's coming. I tell you, Fauci's going to have a book, but if he survives.
Do you think he's going to get Giselle Maxwell?
Thank you. Because before we go, we have to just say
Ghislaine
something
Maxwell?
about her. Here's the scarf slap to whoever is guarding Ghislaine Maxwell right now, because they are just biding their time. They're waiting for everyone to be watching Hot Topics with Cecil and Sureg'ay and be distracted like the impeachment. And then she is suddenly going to commit suicide with a COVID-19.
I hope that the
rope.
guards aren't just watching our show.
They
and
are.
not
They
paying
are.
attention to her.
They are. Matt Genomasa, once he's watching, all guards are watching from everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Is he
but
like
anyways.
a prison? Wait, is Matt Genomasa a prison guard?
It was just a fantasy.
Oh.
No, he's not, but we should just tell everyone he is.
I'm just saying.
I mean, he's got
Who's-
big avocados.
That's a
You
whole
gotta have big
episode of
avocados.
Oz I want to be a part of.
Is his name Matt Avocados?
Can we give it? Okay, we're gonna. Here's a new segment. Here's what we suggest to watch before we leave tonight. I just finished watching Little Fires Everywhere. It was
Hold on.
wonderful. Did you
I
not
got
see
it.
that? With Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon, her husband.
I didn't see that.
I'm
It's
sorry.
very
I
good.
need
You should
to,
watch it. It was great. Okay.
There you
Oh
go.
my god.
Oh no, wrong banner. Here you go. What to watch before you leave. There's your
Oh.
banner.
All right. So chime in with your favorite shows to watch. Also, don't forget to chime in with your favorite restaurants in your local areas. Although, never mind, because you can't in Florida. You're all being closed down. So never mind that. We all just need to be in this together, and we need to be nice to one another, be kind to one another. It doesn't matter what political thing you're from or side or whatever, because COVID-19 does not discriminate. So, boom. We're going to have to sign off because I'm not going to let the show go 2 hours. We have less than 15 minutes left. So, on behalf of us all, thank you so much for joining us here at Hot Topics. Don't forget, Yes, Doug Bowser. Thank you again
Thank
for
you, Doug
posting
Bowser.
our Cash App.
Posting
We
our
appreciate
Cash
your
App
tips. You know, girl, Cecil's got to pay for her college tuition, and I have to
You're
pay
so
for
sweet.
hair gel, and Wine Boy has to pay for baby formula. So we appreciate all of those little
That's for
small
damn
little
sure.
tips.
That is very true.
He could not keep it in his pants, people. Had to make that baby.
We could,
Mm-hmm.
which
He's
is
like
why
Doug-
we
Yeah,
don't
why-
have
he's like
sound
David-
effects.
He's like David Hall having to make them babies.
David Hall. is
David Hall's crazy with all those babies.
crazy. He's like
So many babies.
He's like a sprinkler
babies.
from Wet and Wild. It's
I'll
like-
say.
he should charge
like-
tickets for that.
Just like
wild
sperm,
wet
sperm,
ride.
sperm, sperm, sperm.
Oh, that's why he's a top. That's why he's a top fan. All right, so we're gonna head out because I'm almost out of wine.
I am
Then-
out.
I'm out of wine too. Not gonna
Well,
lie.
I'm not. My wife is in Canada, so there. On behalf of all of us, we'd like to thank all of our guests for joining us tonight.
We love
Especially
you
our
all.
new themes like Avocado Man and Kelly Jenner and Gail Blackmer, who robs the cradle. All of those.
Really?
people. Thank you so much, Doug Bowser and Taffy and everybody.
Thank you,
that's
Doug
joined us
Bowser
tonight.
and Taffy.
We'll be giving extra shout outs on behalf of myself.
David Hall.
I'm Sureg'ay.
And I'm Cecil.
And I'm Wine Boy. Have a good
We
night.
love you all.